On the auction for the big bucks. Coming in to see Jason, a collectibles expert from North Carolina, is a seller with a rare antique that can do two jobs for the price of one.
Hey, how are you? Jason.
My name is Brad.
Brad, nice to meet you. What'd you bring in today?
Yeah, this is a 1920s Capitol phonograph lamp. It's a pretty unique item, and it combines both a phonograph and a lamp. I know what it's worth, so I'm looking to get top dollar for it. Upon appearance, it just looks like a lamp, but inside is a phonograph. There's not too many around because
nobody needed one, basically. Obviously, in the 1920s and 30s, they didn't have infomercials. If they did, this is the type of combination item they probably would have had on the air. Let's turn the lights on.
Sure does.
Make sure the lights work.
Yeah, all the lights work.
And so the record player works too, then.
Or see, is it in the groove there?
Yeah, it's rolling through. There we are.
Oh, there we go.
That's about the music you would have been hearing out of it when it was brand new, too. That's the thing, Everything, mechanically speaking, looks like it's in great shape. Where did you get it from?
Actually, I got it at a garage sale. I did pretty well.
I'd love to sit down and talk about, possibly buying it from you. What do you think?
Yeah, sure thing.
Well, here you go. I really want this item. They only made these things for 6 years, and people will pay good money for them. But Brad's a quiet guy. I'm having a hard time reading him. So I'm not quite sure how these negotiations are going to go. So you said you got it at a garage sale.
Right.
You probably got it kind of inexpensively, I would assume.
Really, what I paid for it's not too important here. What matters is, how much it's worth. And
what's it worth to you?
Well, I'm looking to get $3,000 for it, actually.
You don't see them selling for that amount, I don't think. Well, let me throw out an opening salvo, and we'll see if we get anywhere near where we need to go. Okay? I'm going to start at $400.
I drove all the way from San Diego, and that's not even worth my time to come out here.
Sure.
$400 is just not enough. I mean, that's really weak. I know exactly what it's worth because I'm a big collector of phonographs, so I'm pretty much going to stick to my guns on my pricing. I was really thinking more like I can come down to $2,500.
Does that make the trip from San Diego any more interesting? It's $600.
I think we're pretty far off still.
Great conversation piece, but how many people are actually going to spend the money that you're talking about at an auction? I think you're taking a chance, and I think there's cash on the table. I'm going to put some more cash on the table, but I need you to give it some thought.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in mind, but...
Okay, please do.
At the same time, I really need to get pretty close to what it's worth.
$800 right here on the table. Cash money. No risk.
Yeah.
There's no risk in $800.
That's just not going to cut it, though, man.
Really?
I mean, if you can do $2,000, we can make a deal tonight.
I'm not going to do $2,000 on it. I think that you're taking a lot of risk by taking it to auction. I really do. That's a quirky thing. So I'm going to put $1,000 on this table. That's the last offer I'm going to make, and I want you to take it.
I'm going to have to...
You're not going to dip below $2,000?
Start walking away, I guess.
Are you going to have to start walking away? So that's a no at $1,000.
No, I can't do that.
That's it. $1,100.
Yeah, it's not going to work, man.
I'm done. I think I've already actually hit what you're going to get for it at auction. I think you're going to get that or lower.
Yeah, everybody has their opinions, and I respect that, but...
Cool.
But yeah, I'm going to have to take a walk,
All right, sir.
But hey,
thanks
for your time anyways. Well, there's always a risk if I take this item to auction. It just depends on who's there at the auction. But, I like to take risks sometimes, so I'm cool with it.
With a piece like this that's so particular, you have to have that special buyer. And that buyer might not be sitting in an auction crowd of 100 or 200 or 300 people.
Brad isn't sold on Jason's $1,100 offer and feels like putting his lamp in front of a room full of bidders will light the way to some real money.
Lot number 579, a Capitol phono lamp. Introduced in 1919 by the Burns Pollock Company, there were 6 models made and sold between 1919 and 1925. What an unusual looking piece we have right there.
I'm pretty excited, actually. This is my first live auction, so I'm ready for the outcome.
I'll entertain a starting bid of $250. Where?
And still to come.